So these guys are going to be having a gladiator-style battle to determine who is going to be that final team going to China. Let's go ahead and jump onto the rift for game number 1.
소환사의 협곡에 오신 것을 환영합니다.
Back up and didn't blow anything else, so what looks like aggression, maybe Ambition's the person they can pick.
Well, it's going to be a Let's Bounce coming through, followed up straight in with that grand entrance from Mata. Wild Growth comes down onto Ambition as he leaps away, keeping himself alive, but now Ruler and Core JJ are going to be in a spot of bother. Fate's Call comes through, they get the pop-up in, on to Score, looking to take him down with everybody coming through. They will be able to do so. Ruler finds the first blood in the bottom lane. In the meantime, Crown just going to go ahead and start pushing down. Allowing for the Kalista to pick it up is going to be very nice here for the side of Samsung, getting him fast-tracked, almost has that Blade of the Rune King ready to go. As yet again, Ambition's going to get jumped on.
Doesn't have flash.
Still has the passive. We'll go ahead and use a stretching strike in. Smacking them together, but with Mata coming over the wall, he is almost certainly going to be dead. QV having no TP won't be able to delay this, so it's actually going to be a very swift answered kill over to the side of KT Rolster. And
Shot by the enemy Syndra. 4-level advantage for the Syndra.
that was actually Ambition's first death in the qualifier. Went 4-0 and 8.
Watch out here, Smeb. Could be solo kill.
Gonna get popped up. Feast is there. He's dead. QV comes up with a solo kill, and this is something that we've known QV to be very good at as of late. He and Khan have been absolutely destroying their fellow top laners, but doing so against the likes of Smeb is still damn impressive. Even here for QV as he gets
Didn't
jumped
even
on
blow
by
a flash,
Pawn.
so QV can just flash if this gets hectic.
Yeah, flashes away right as the seismic slam. Smeb's going, having those trades going pretty well for him. In the meantime, Ruler trying to trade this one back, takes Mata very low. Ren stacks are in, but he can't quite get the spell off. In the meantime, TP coming through here from QV, looking to join in the fight. The Fate's Call gets drawn out. Do they want to throw him back in? The answer is going to be no. Toss him to the side, and QV all on his lonesome up in the front. He'll get the slow up to Righteous Glory, but that's about it. He's going to go down, so just kind of serving him up on a silver platter and allowing for Smeb to get Smeb. That'll help him out considerably. Not to mention the root from Deft as well with the Blade Caller. Just trying to keep himself as safe as possible. As I said that, no, he cheats forward. Goes rather low, but the Wild Growth comes through. Trying to keep him alive as he trades back in onto Mata. Hasn't popped the Rend yet, but I think him rather low. Actually draws out the Stand United, but has he overstepped his bounds is going to be the question here, because there's a massive pinch coming through from Score and Pawn on the backside. Ambition going low. Fate's Call drawn out. Will go ahead and pop up the Gragas as they desperately try to get back in underneath the turret. Does so successfully, but Ruler will be taken down by the threaded volley coming out from Pawn now on the backside of the fight. Ambition trying to get out of here. Will be able to with that leap, but now this is just going to be the turret likely surrendered over to the side of KT, and they don't suffer a single loss.
And that's what
now Engage coming through, grand entrance, and the Weaver's Wall going to be thrown down. Fate's Call used by Ruler, looking to get Core JJ out the safety. They throw him in, but Pawn is there to scoop up the kill. Now over the wall goes QV with the flash, but it gets popped back into it, and he is just going to get chipped down. The threaded volley, finding a double kill. Now Mata finding the entrance onto the back. Just goes in onto Ambition, but Crown turns that one around. At least finds an answering kill here for Samsung, but it's
by Riot.
Oh,
Weaver's Wall. Another
Crown throwing down that unleashed power, tries to kill Pawn, but the taunt comes through, and Crown is just in no man's land at this point. He will get jumped on. He will go down. Smeb finds the kill. That's going to be 8-3.
Was arrested. First Scrying Orb spots out what they're doing. Scrying Orb value, they're infinite because they face-checked a ward when they went off of it. They've stayed on it, but Samsung knew they had pulled away. This is the arm wrestle here between KT and Samsung. If Samsung ever give it up, game is likely to snowball out of control, and we might even see a fight.
That's going to go ahead and separate them here. Crown over the side, and Ambition, he's just going to get himself out of there with the leap. Now
excellent
pinback, double knockback, knocking Ambition in there. He gets the Let's Bounce, delivering 2 of them. They will pick up one as QB gets the Feast down onto Depth. 2 kills here for Samsung, now pushing through, looking for a little bit more. Ruptured down in onto Pawn, and he will fall, and suddenly Samsung are starting to turn things around.
Yeah, KT pushed in too aggressively. The fact that you can use the ultimate, the Let's Bounce, even through CC, kidnapped Deft, and actually now Samsung, off script, turns onto the Baron. And they have the Cho'Gath, no Feast available for now, but it seems like Score's surrendering the Baron. There's no way for him to get vision.
Oh, and just like that, KT Rolster going way too aggressive. It looked good at the start, getting rid of Crown, but the Let's Bounce delivering 2. Immediate focus coming through from Samsung, pops him, and now they have the Baron. And just like that, they're right back into this game.
Rend, Smite.
They are starting this one up. Smeb has the Stand United available and is splitting down to the bottom lane.
You can't take any liberties. Remember, Feast and also the Rend available for Samsung.
Here's Wall booping Ruler and Cube back onto the other side. Ambition goes forward, looks for the grab there on the depth, but the Featherstorm keeps him safe. Smeb now arriving, and Samsung yet again starting up this Baron. On's up above them. Be very careful about how they're going to approach this one. Mata not going to be finding anything, and he's just going to get feasted right off the bat as Cube comes up with the first kill of the fight. Redemption comes down. It's a decent heal going through in onto the Cho'Gath. Now they're chasing it onto Pawn, looking to take him down. Ruler fiercely jumping in, finds the kill, but gets taken down swiftly thereafter by Depth, and now it's just all hell breaking loose as Cube tries to be a rock in the front of this team fight here for the remaining members of Samsung. He'll get the flash away from Depth, but that should be the Baron being conceded
to Zach to actually combo off the engage. That's why forcing KT into Baron was their true engage, forcing the enemy to come to them. They're going to force them to come to them again. They start up the Baron a second time.
They are looking for this one as Crown tries to play
You need to go quickly against all this Baron secure.
He's got the orbs ready to go. Trying to get them out of here. Weaver's Wall, of course, not available here from Pawn. At the Baron going rather low, will be rended out. Smeb arriving off the backside of that Stand Unite as the fight will break out here. Up in the front line, gonna get popped up. Goes low, seismic shove, bringing it back in. Ambition here, massive grab, just pulling them all in. Pawn going low as the Feast comes through, and he's gonna be the first one that falls his crown. Claims the kill, Ambition flashing forward. Stretching strike, pulling them all in. Mata going low, tries to get his way out, has those Ren stacks, and just has to exit alongside Depth as the rest of KT scrambles. Smeb will go low, and one more hit might just take him down. But Cube, he's been rejoining the fight, comes back in with the TP, won't be able to find the rupture, but now Samsung have the Baron, they have the pressure, and they're going to be looking to finish the game.
Only a single kill onto KT. The kidnap was onto Pawn. It wasn't Depth. They get Depth, the game probably ends. They're probably going to get minimum an inhibitor, though, no forward, to wave the white flag at 3 inhibitors in a row.
Haven't had a kill in quite some time. It's been 9-11 for the longest time now, but seems like we might be changing that rather soon. Massive kidnap coming through for the Let's Bounce there from Ambition. They still haven't found the kills yet. Smeb's so very tanky, and Cube, well, he's been massive on the Shogun. He'll be taken out. Depth finds the kill, and he didn't even get to use the Feast in the fight. Now KT, this could be their opportunity to try to turn things around, if not for that dead
gauge. Turn onto the Baron. This has been Samsung's happy place. They burn it down so insanely quickly. It's at 5,000 health. This is the closest KT have gotten to contesting it.
Weaver's Wall's coming through. Score's not going to be able to enter because the Ren does take that one out. And Ambition, he jumps in, but he's immediately going to get popped into the passive. KT can just try to finish him off. Yeah, TP will come through as they try to keep him alive. It's a shield coming in, and he hasn't died yet. Now Cube actually getting bumped into the front line of KT. Gets the Feast down onto Pawn, but it's not enough to kill him. He won't receive the Redemption heal, so he's still at low HP, but Depth is full. Score goes forward, but the juke comes through, and it's not going to be finding the body slam connection that he wanted.
Still flashes up on KT. The re-engage is on Achilles. This could change in a moment.
Goes in, he gets a pop up even on a Pawn, but will not have the last bounce. Now they're going back forward. The body slam coming through. Score
so he's dead.
He's going to get popped, but that's going to be a double kill going over to Crown, ripping them apart. Depth still alive, but he's going to fall right at the last second, and now Smeb will go down all on his lonesome. Just the one kill from KT over onto Samsung. That is going to be the ace completed, and that is going to be the game. We have broken the record. We're gonna hit over 60 minutes here, and this is just game 1. It's a best of 5. We could still go the distance.
It's gonna be Samsung winning. Syndra, 6 items, no boots. The fight came to her. Everyone tunneled onto Ruler, and Syndra blew away the opposition. Solo magic resist on the side of KT. This has been a war, and it's only game 1. Samsung Galaxy looking to return once again to Worlds. They made it to World Finals after upsetting KT Rolster. That's the sort of thing they want to revisit.
And picking up this win instills so much confidence here for Samsung. Had they lost with Ambition, who was their savior, versus the